Hello and welcome back to the Broken Doll. I've been out here doing some dremeling on this number 4, the last one I just found of the EffanBee Bubbles. So anyways, I just want to catch you up a little bit onto what I've been doing here. And I got her stripped, pretty much her head stripped down. And I'll show you that right here. She's got a beautiful coat of acrylic on here, so beautiful, beautiful. She's just been repainted, that's all, with acrylic paint. I've taken out her eyes, they're right here. There's just the normal eyes with the bars, thank goodness, not that other funky one that we had there with the bar that ran vertical instead of horizontal. So anyways, I've been working on her feet. Now, this doll, the legs are so damaged. You can see I was just pressing lightly, and I mean I was pressing lightly here, and I burrowed a hole right through, very easily. It was gone, you know. And yeah, it's just how it is. Now, Giselle, you were asking me why not just milliput the whole leg. Milliput, as I have come to learn over the years here, is more of a thing to fix a doll by mending. I'm mending, yes, but there's got to be different ways to mend the doll when it's so damaged. Milliput is great for putting, like, filling in, like when I was doing like things like around here in the arm, bringing pieces together to seal the head all the way around. That stuff is great for that when you're trying to keep the head together. It's great for filling in holes like this and along here as well. I knocked off a toe. I'll be building a toe in here. I got the tip of the toe, but I don't have the top of the toe. And a little bit, it's affected to the baby toe, just a bit. So that's what milliput is great for. But what is spackling great for? Spackling is so good for filling in all these little niches that little nicks I did when taking off the paint. Your knife leaves behind little marks, and that fills in all those little marks. It's softer. It's easier to take back off again. You put on an excess of it on, let it harden, let it fill in those little holes, and then what you do, you sand it off, and it just comes off like a dream. Where the milliput, you will lose features. If I was to milliput this whole leg, you start to lose all the dents in the leg, the little chubby folds and everything. You lose your dimples even across the feet, so you have to go looking for those. It's a lot of work. I used to do that at one time, and I went, no, there's got to be a better way. And it was somebody, I don't know who it was, who said, have you ever tried spackling? And when they said that, I thought, I'm going to try it. Now, at the time, I told Dodie's restoration about it, and she was totally against it. But myself, I was attracted to it. I wanted to try it. Filling up all these little gaps with. That's what this is. This is pretty much what is spackling. It's very soft and very pliable. When they put two legs together, the back and the front together, they spackle this in here. That's what this stuff is pretty much. It's pretty much just a spackling. It's so soft. It comes off like a dream. Let me just show you. When I put my... It's just like a powder. See? It's just like a powder coming off. Yeah, it's a powder. And it just comes off like a powder. That's what my spackling does, but it fills up little holes, little tiny things. I could fill this up with spackling, but I will do milliput for that. But when it comes to little things like this, just the top layer of the composition that's come off, I will be putting spackling over that. I'm going to try putting spackling instead. It makes your sanding so much nicer and easier on you, but it's not so much easier. You're not trying to make it easier on the artist. You're trying to make it also a good job on your doll and giving great results on your doll, whatever part of your doll that you're working on. And it does. It fills in, and you'll leave your doll looking like this without blemishes. And that's what I'm going for. I don't want to see all those little dig marks. I don't want to see this here. I want to hide all that underneath the paint and mend it. So you have to use different mending things and know where to use them and where not to use them. I'm learning still what spackling can do. So I want to try spackling on at one time I would have put milliput in here. Not now. I'll put spackling in there instead. So something, you know, it's a learning curve all the way around, and good questions that you're asking when you're fixing up your doll. But like something like this will be a milliput, because I could put a lot of spackling in there, and there's pieces actually right in there. You can, I don't know if I can get them out or not, but they're just crumbling. Let's see if I can get them out. Get away, bee. Go. Those bees, go. I don't think I can get the pieces out, but there's pieces up inside of there. But anyhow, it just crumbled. This is so dry. So dry. And it's been so banged up and been left in a bad place. Most of its years there. I've had it in a cabinet and waiting for this day to come to fix it. So anyways, as that may be, yep, it's what it is, and you got to deal with it, you know, and yep. What can you do? It is what it is what it is. As soon as I did that, it started to break, like more of this toe wants to break. It just wants to break all the time. It's just so fragile. But I can't do much more about it than that. I just keep going on it. So I'll do a little bit of this on here for you. I hope I answered your question. Taking paint off the toe area. So there, that toe area is done in here now. I'll try to give it a nail bed. Okay. Oh, now my knife. Where's my knife? I know you can't see this too well, but I'm going to try to get in here. Try. Gotta be so careful because this is so... This is what I do. I just sit and pick away. I go from one tool to another tool. Tools and different ways to fix your doll are needed. Oh, there we go. Oh, see? So easily to pull out some composition. Maybe I didn't pull out too much. Wow. Just got to be so careful, buddy. So easy. This doll is very fragile. And you know what? Sometimes you got to build back up again. And then the feet, you know, the feet are what the feet are going to be. You just can't always save everything on the foot. Sometimes if it goes, it goes, and you're building it back up again. Okay, here we go. Oh, got it out. It did go. Okay, I did get it out across here, so you can see the different toes starting right in here. So anyways, I hope you see what I'm doing here and how I'm working on this. Sometimes you don't want to destroy it, but sometimes it's just what happens. It's just so old and so done by. It's just done. Like, Dremel can only do so much, your knife can only do so much, and they're this bad. There's an old Shirley Temple baby on eBay right now, and she's going for $275. She's got mouse poop on her. She's deteriorated. Her body is just sagging. She's only worth, if anything, about $50 to $75. With the mouse poop, you'd have to work on her out here. If I was to buy her, they would sell it to me for $50 to $75, which is what all she's worth at this time. Because yeah, she's worth more, but not in the condition. Condition is everything when it comes to dolls, and she's only worth $50 to $75. And with the mouse poop, she's full of mouse poop all over her. They said there's these little black things on her. That's turds, mouse turds, and you know, she needs to be sealed up and then taken outside. And you can save her body, but it needs to be cleaned, and you got to not be afraid of taking, you know, and dealing with it. I would love to have her and love to fix her up. Yeah, but when she's done, she's probably going to be worth a good, she's a 16-inch, so probably about $300, you know, by the time you're done. You can sell her online for $300 US. But the only thing is that they want $275, you know, almost a $300 the way she is. And I'm like, no way. I know you got a good doll there, but it's not a good doll the way she is. She's only going to be worth $50, $75. That's it. People have been putting bids on it at $100, and I came along, put $57, I think it was $75 on it. She still said no. You're not going to get any more. It's got turds on it. I'm sorry. It's just how it is. If this is what you want to offer, you know, like this doll, and it's been sitting on there for a long time, it's not going to sell. It's not going to, well, unless somebody's foolish enough, just wants it enough, you know, that they're going to, well, you know, they don't mind putting out $275 for it. Well, then there you go. But I would never. You wouldn't get me to put that out on that doll. You know, condition is everything about these dolls, and it looks like she's been left in the most horrendous place to have at least mouse droppings on her. So I don't know if you can find her on there. Just go on eBay and put down Shirley Temple Baby, and she'll pop up. And her mouth, there's something wrong with her mouth too. It's very wide. It needs to be closed up. So there's a lot of work on her. I would love to try on her, but no way, man. Nope. Not at $275. I am not going to put my money out on that at $275. And especially for myself, because I'm in Canada, I have to look at exchange and duty on that. By the time I'm done, that's a $500 doll. In reality, that's a $500 doll for me. It ain't happening. No. But it's not about that. She's just not worth it. You know, she's not worth it. In better condition, and there's no original clothes to her. She does have her wig, her original wig. But I would make her, she's got molded hair underneath there, so I would give her the molded hair. I love the molded hair on them. You know, but teach their own, you know, but the thing is that she's not worth it. She's just got too much work. The hours that you got to put into her is horrendous. First thing you got to do is get that head off that body right away, and get that body, unstuffed, throw the stuffing away, and get that body in some soap and water right away. First thing you got to do. You know, and if you couldn't get to her right away, get her in a bag and seal her. You know, you can't put her outside if it's cold or anything. You're going to hurt her more. But I would be working on her instantly when she came in. It'd be an instant thing. Right away, I'd be unstuffing her, soaking her body, cleaning her up. That's what I'd be doing. Okay, I'm going in between the toes right now, trying to get down in between the toes, but I wouldn't give no more than $75 for her. Sorry, that's all she's worth. People get lost in the fact that there was another one on there, and because it was a certain person's doll, like big artist doll from the 1920s, 1910s, the doll probably in its day is beautiful, and probably today there's some beautiful ones out there, but the chest plate was all broke. It's filthy, just filthy. And I'm sorry, they wanted $100. No, $25. In the condition it was in, no, $25, because it is awful. It's just awful. There's pieces missing out of the chest plate that you would have to rebuild and everything. I don't even know if you could put the chest plate back together. I might have to build one, because it was just so disintegrated. It was so bad. Yet they wanted $100. No, your doll, yes, famous artist back in its day, yep, rare doll, yep. But rare doesn't mean in that condition you're going to get that money for it. So I know I'm not going to pay it. And it's still sitting on there just like the Shirley Temple doll is. It's Shirley Temple Baby. That's what it is. It's the baby. I have the 16-inch already, and I have, I think, a 20-inch or 22-inch one. I can't remember. And they need to be worked on. So, oh, we're getting some sunshine. Woohoo, yay. So these toes, I just got to what I'm going to be doing, I don't want to do all this on camera, but I got to slowly just work in between the toes and just take all this out. And then I'll spackle in there and then sand and try to fill up some of that yuckiness in between. We can get them looking smoother. I've got all the dimples there. The dimples are all going across the foot there, so that's great, you know. It needs to be built up around the ankle area. All this needs to be built up with spackling, and that's what I'm going to do it with. Try spackling, and if spackling doesn't work, then I'll go to Milliput. Probably Milliput here. This needs to be Milliput. That's a little bit on the too much there. Now because it's cracking, that's okay. I'll Milliput right down into that crack to seal that up. Milliput there. I think this other leg needs a lot of Milliputting. And once I'm done Milliputting, then I'll go and put the spackling on her, and we'll fill up some other areas on her. That's what I'm saying. Different tools for your doll, and they all have a special place on your doll to help your doll. You restore your doll. So stay tuned. There's going to be a lot more coming with these dolls here, but it's slow going. This is not fast paced at all. You sit and you pick and you pick and you pick at it till you get out what you want. It is not going to happen today. It won't happen tomorrow. This takes weeks of work, especially when I got 4 of them. Thank goodness the 3 of them have cloth legs. I only have arms to deal with. So that's wonderful. So anyways, thanks for joining me. More to come. And I'm glad you dropped in. And hit the subscribe button if you like what you're seeing, and the bell, and give me a comment. I do answer. I do try to answer. Thanks again. Bye-bye.